Based on the name of the channel, and based on what you've seen from me over the last decade, you probably know I'm a Nintendo superfan. You probably know that I love Nintendo games, and I don't think we need to go into more detail. But that does not mean that I cannot call them out, and I cannot say when things are disappointing or a missed opportunity. So that's why I'm going to tell you the Mario Party Jamboree roster is a huge missed opportunity. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switchforce. We've got a leaked screenshot of what looks to be the full roster of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Now, right off the bat, I want to tell you that I still think this game has a chance to be the best Mario Party on Switch. I'm a sucker for minigames. This has the largest collection of minigames. There are some good elements of Super Mario Party, and I think that this game looks to be a hybridization of old Mario Party, new Mario Party, and trying to mix the two together and maybe come up with a wonderful concoction. There's a great blend of online and offline modes, and that Koopathlon mode looks like it could be my perfect sweet tea remedy for wanting to play Mario Party solo when I don't have a party of friends ready for a ruckus. Now, with all that out of the way, what the heck are they doing with this roster? The roster is, yes, the biggest character roster that we've seen in a Mario Party game. But in a world where Smash Bros. Ultimate is like roster of the decade, in a world where even Mario Kart has expanded beyond the normal routine of what makes up a Mario game roster, why the heck aren't we having any new fun faces? This game removes Pom Pom, Diddy Kong, and Hammer Bros, adds in Pauline and Ninja. Now, no shade to Ninja. I don't think he's a great addition. Pauline was just revealed yesterday, and I like the Pauline edition. I think it's very apparent that she is going to become a new major character after her reappearance and re-exposure via Mario Odyssey. But wouldn't this have been the perfect opportunity to throw in a few curveballs? Throw in a few Mario Kingdom adjacent characters. Throw in some guest characters. And I suppose maybe there are secret unlocks. I suppose maybe there will be DLC characters. But I ask you, did the last Mario Party game get any DLC? And the answer is no. And I ask you, where on this screen are they going to fit the secret characters? Probably nowhere. There's probably not going to be any additional characters, and unlocks of that sort aren't really common in the Mario Party games nowadays. It would be awesome if there were more and they can, shrink the icons and figure out a way to make it happen, but this most likely is the roster we're dealing with. And I just think it's funny because Nintendo has all of these strong IP, and previously you could have convinced me that Nintendo was just very reluctant to merge the IP in any way, shape, or form. But then I saw Mario Kart 8, and it has Link in it, it has Inkling in it, it has Isabelle in it. Then I saw Smash Bros. Ultimate, and yes, Smash Bros. Has always been a merging of the different Nintendo fronts, but this one more than ever, it's the Ultimate roster. They had, besides missing on Geno, and besides missing on Waluigi, they're all there. Why is the Mario Party roster so boring? Why is it so standard? Because it's Mario Party, I get it. So that's why a Goomba, and a Shy Guy, and a Monty Mole, and a Ninja make the roster over some much more interesting characters from other game franchises. But Mario Kart is a Mario game, and that felt fine to expand. Why couldn't this one have expanded as well? How cool would it be if this Mario Party not only had a nifty new online mode, not only had the biggest collection of minigames we've ever seen, not only had a merging of new boards, old boards, favorites, all sorts of good things, but also had new characters, and showed that Nintendo is taking their multiplayer games in an evolutionary direction where whether it's sports, party, kart racing, or fighting, we gonna have a Nintendo roster, not just a Mushroom Kingdom roster. Look, they've already done this. I'm not asking them to go outside their boundaries. I'm not asking them to be brave and bold. I'm asking them to do what they've already done. DK is here. I like that. Bowser is here. I really like that. Although it's weird, but I like it. Pauline, like I said, is a nifty addition, and I'm going to be playing Princess Peach. But why don't we have at least the characters from Mario Kart? I hope this is not a sign of things to come, and rather just a Mario Party thing, that the team making this game is either instructed or very serious about the Mushroom Kingdom being a Mushroom Kingdom thing. I pray that the next Mario Kart is not only as adventurous as Mario Kart 8, but more adventurous. That the roster expands into Smash Bros. Ultimate territory rather than regressing to Super Mario Party Jamboree territory. Now, like I mentioned, I think this game has a great chance to be phenomenal. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I think it is going to be a very exciting multiplayer game, and I think it's going to sell super duper well. I think it's great that Birdo's in here. I think it's great that it's the largest roster. I think it's just safe. And I hope that that doesn't reflect the rest of the game. I know that Mario Party has found a weird balance. Like it's struggled to find what people want, what fans are hoping for. I think this game can be that. I think it could be a mixture of safe and risky, even if the roster itself is kind of lame. But do not let this be a tone setter for the next Mario Kart. Let this be an oddity, and let the next Mario Kart, and let, honestly, every game that involves Mario characters in the next generation incorporate other Nintendo characters. At this point, we have created a beautiful Nintendo universe. We have characters from The Legend of Zelda, characters from Splatoon, characters from Star Fox, characters from Animal Crossing. There are characters across the board in other franchises like Metroid that have become really fantastic on Switch and have gotten more notoriety and more popularity than they ever experienced before. Let them shine, Nintendo. Let them be in these games, and let kids, let adults, let whoever's playing these games be their favorite character, regardless if they're technically a Mushroom Kingdom resident or not. We don't need the police officers of Nintendo World asking to see an ID as everyone approaches the party for Mario Party. When we move to the next console, the next Mario Kart better have Kirby in it. The next Mario Party should have Kirby in it. Unless Nintendo is saving these characters for a different Nintendo Party, there's no reason. What is the reason to be restrictive? Wouldn't it just make you more excited to play this game if you could be Kirby, Samus, Inkling, and Isabelle? Wouldn't it just make you more excited to play this game if you could be K. Rool, or you could be Tom Nook, or you could be Fox McCloud? That does not hurt this game, and it does not ruin some pre-established rule set that Nintendo has, because they've proven multiple times and recently that they're willing to really be awesome. I think one of the best things Nintendo has going for them is so much nostalgia, so much fan love, and this cavalcade of characters that is legendary. They've got movies, they've got theme parks, they've got games, they've got toys and books and blind boxes and all sorts of stuff. Use them. Use them. I think one of the worst moves Nintendo can make is to isolate their character roster and try to pretend like crossovers aren't a thing and try to pretend like these characters don't already exist in the same game. I could see if Link and Mario never crossed paths, but they have. Oops, you did it, Nintendo. Can't go back on it now. Why are we going back with it in Mario Party Jamboree? Gosh, this is such a bummer. I thought after the Pauline reveal and the Ninja reveal, we were going someplace. Like, okay, we got a lot more characters to discuss, more characters to go through, more characters to reveal. Who else is joining the party? And maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe there will be somebody awesome that sneaks in somewhere. I don't know. They're a hidden character. There's a second page of the roster. I know that's just pie in the sky, silly boy thinking. So with that being said, why is the roster so dumb? Why is it so basic, and why is it so safe, Nintendo? Ugh, this bugs me, and it shows that Nintendo at times, they're just stuck in the past. Even if some of their teams have moved forward, Mario Wonder is risky as all heck. It's bizarre. Echoes of Wisdom looks like it's taking Zelda to the craziest, quirkiest, coolest place it's been in a long time, since honestly Breath of the Wild made the innovations it did for the 3D version of the franchise. Mario Party Jamboree, though, they're like, peace. We ain't got nothing. I hope they got something on the mechanics front, on the online front, and I hope that all of their creative energy went there instead of the roster. It just feels weird that if you're going to bring in this cool Koopathlon mode, if you're going to be bringing in a humongous set of minigames, why are you gonna cheap out on the roster? Let me know if you agree with me in the comments down below. How do you feel? Who would you have liked to seen in this character roster? I really thought we'd at least get Inkling in here. Now that would have been fun and cool to play in the minigames. They can move just like a Toad, I don't know, or just like a Koopa. If Goomba can be in Mario Party, freaking Inkling can be in Mario Party. Give me a break. And until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you lots. Switch Force out.